to a point that has no return. So that's what I call crazy. That was everything for the video. And today is today is Thursday, 12th of 2025. And I'm Gabriel. That was everything. It was interesting. I I hope tomorrow I have another thing, another deep theme to talk about. To talk about. Yes, and that's it. Goodbye. Okay, hello. Today is day number 8, and my cell phone says that I have 18 minutes to make a video because I have not too much memory, so I'm gonna use them all. I'm gonna use every minute because I think today is an special day because I like number 8. So I will start talking about a feeling that I had has lately that is something strange, like uh, like a fear of just uh, being myself, speaking about what about everything, but without thinking too much about it. If it is like mm, I don't know. I think it is another thing. Like I feel very like a very serious, like if I were someone that is too too serious about things, but I feel that it's necessary to be serious because I have my own values, and I need to I need I feel this it is self-respect. Follow your own values and your principles. It is like the your own rules of yourself, of myself, and that makes me feel that makes me someone someone that I consider someone someone that is that has concordance to to what he to what he do to what he does and what he think and what he thinks. So I feel that is completely necessary, and constantly I feel that I'm very serious about everything, about that small talk in the street. Uh, but it is it is quite good. Yes, I feel like if I were more uh, more far away of people, of connecting with people, but but being uh, being being hard with my values makes me feel like if it it is like if it were another conversation in the real conversation. It is like we have the conversation of words beneath the speaking sentences of the other people, of the communicator, and me that I'm the speaker. We have the sentences of the dialogue of the dialogue, but there is something more behind the dialogues. It is a feeling about the real intention of the conversation, and that is more evident when I am when I am more near to my own values. That is must that is more evident, and it is like easy to know what the other people wants. It is something strange, but it is something good. It is something good because I feel more confident in more confident, more secure in the streets talking. It is like if I it is like if I I could it is like if it is like if I had not more voices in my head. Yes, I had voices, but not too much like like before. Like before, it is easier to speak. It is, yes, it is easier. It is easier. There are quite less talks making noise in my head. There are less noises. There are less noises. Yes, that is something that I was talking about in a novel that I'm writing right now. And I started what I started writing like 6 months ago or like 1 year. Yes, like 1 year and 6 months. It has been a lot. It has been a lot of time. Maybe I don't remember very well. It couldn't be too much. Well, I start talking about that noise in my head that is described like if it were a forest, a forest of big trees, but they are like they are these big trees are like too many trees, and they are like it is impossible to pass through the trees. So that trees are the noise, and yes, the world of the novel is like if my mind were the world, and every mental state is represented by a physical environment, like this forest that I'm talking about. That is the noise of the voices in my head. That yes, it is noise. Now that I am thinking about that, it is noise in my head. Mm, that is made of voices. Nothing more. Nothing more terrifying that the voices of the fear, the voices of the what cold people think about what I'm saying. What yes, what maybe specifically the people that I know and the people that knows me. Uh, that is very stressful, makes you crazy and anxious anxious because it is like makes you to want to not speak, to be quiet, to shut up and said nothing and just left that thing in the in your mind and in the future thing that oh what will happen if I uh, will if I could do something, and I start to make fantasies about oh what will happen, or maybe something more impossible, like an impossible version of myself. And it was crazy because thinking in that way, I feel like I, if I were if I want to be more than I want, more than needed, like trying to be more than trying to demonstrate something that is not necessary, and maybe yes, some impossible, yes, and but it is not the reason, because I know people have dreams that maybe never in history someone has done. And yes, it can look like if it were impossible, but they are not. I have dreams that I have big dreams, me too, that maybe sometimes feel impossible. Like if it were, like if the goal were the finish line, like if the finish line were like decades long ago, like if it were too much far away. Sometimes I imagine that maybe the world could finish sooner, but well, that's another thing. That's another theme, another another theme, another theme, theme. Yes, and well, I was talking about impossible dreams, dreams that could seems impossible. And before that, I was talking about. It is late tonight. It is 12 and 7 minutes. 12 and 7 minutes of midnight. And another, I was talking about something about the dreams. Yes, about the noise in my head, about the anxious feelings, about the voices that grows by the fear of thinking that people think about me. Yes, I was talking about unnecessary things to demonstrate something to imaginary people that imagine things about me. People that I know, for example. People that I don't know through know in this moment. Uh, yes, that was something that sometimes I feel that I do outside in the street, trying to imitate people, yes, that I admire, but in a way that is so necessary to express. Like if I wanted to uh, be someone that I am not in front of people that has no my values. That's an ugly thing. That's an that's it's what I call crazy. Being crazy is that it's imitate people unnecessary to because you are in front of people that has values or values but that are not your values because in that way you can modify everything to make friends, not friends, like to try to engage with people but thinking that uh, that no, I don't know, everyone could be your friends, but there is not only good people in the world. There is really bad people that could damage your values, that could trespass